Welcome to my stream. This is a response to Kero's Know Your Limits. This ain't gonna be my normal gaming stream or chill stream. It's an important message for people in the furry community not to turn their back on people who might have an alcohol or drug problem. And I'm speaking from my past and recovering from being an alcoholic. Okay, this is a very touchy subject with me because I'm going to be opening wounds that uh, I normally don't open. It's a very hard stream video for me to do because I'm going to be talking about childhood events and everything that led me into my alcoholic state. So, to start off, I started drinking heavily when I was 12 years old. Part of the reason I did this is because it started when I was born. I was not welcomed into the family like normal people are due to the way I was birthed and all that stuff. Back in the 90s, growing up, my childhood, it wasn't like it is today, where a lot more is accepted. If you were born out of wedlock, which came from an affair, and everybody knew it thanks to my aunt. So you could say I was kind of um, not welcome. And my stepdad would constantly remind me of this by every time I disappointed him or I didn't live up to what he thought I should. I wasn't his kid, which technically is right, but still bad for mental health of a child. I can't pause this. So growing up, it was rough because I was sexually molested till about 12, and then I lost my grandmother, my grandfather, and my real dad back to back. Like it was year one was my grandmother, year two was my grandfather, and year three was my dad. And what bugs me to this day, and I've gotten over it, but I've started not to stop blaming myself. I was young, I didn't understand, but he was always strong, and I didn't understand why why the prostate cancer would, make him weaker. And I basically said he wasn't my dad and to basically fuck off, which wasn't the greatest on my part, and I still regret that. So, all through my high school years and middle school years, being gay on top of all this, it really didn't help because I didn't have anybody. So, I started becoming cold and numb to the world. I just accepted the mental, emotional abuse that I was being put through by my family, by people around me, because I wasn't part of the norm. Um, it's really why I started drinking heavily. And I didn't want to face that pain. I wanted to numb myself. I was running from it. It's a really bad demon I had. So, moving on past childhood, I went into the service, did my tour in Iraq, and when I got injured and was no good to them anymore, I was discharged. But when I was discharged, they gave me the wrong freaking discharge. They gave me a standard discharge, which did not show my military service overseas. So I had to wait another 2 years to get into a VA medical facility. Meanwhile, I was suffering with back pain, PTSD, chronic, chronic insomnia where I would be staying up 3 days straight. It was a really rough time. So once again, I was turning to alcohol to solve my problems. Knock myself out, not feel the pain, feel numb. I am very, very haunted in my dreams. It's no lie. I have very, very vivid nightmares. Some that will make me get up, scoot across the bed, and want to bolt. It's that bad. Um, so I was heavily into drinking, and I would put on a fake smile, have friends, that wouldn't know, but I would sit there and party with to try and, you know, act like I was okay all the time, which I wasn't. In 2008, I tried to kill myself for the third time. I took a lot of pills. I tried the overdose. I took some that I was allergic to that would cause anaphylactic shock. Um, and I also drank some bleach. It was bad. I ended up saying, "What am I doing this for?" and ended up taking myself to the hospital. But it was close. I almost died. It was, like I said, a very hard time. Up until 2011 when I met my mate, which the deal was is he didn't want me not drinking. It was more of the don't go to the bars, so stay home, be safe kind of thing. And that's when I decided to take this long journey on sobriety. And so far, 7 years, I've been clean from that vice, but this has been a constant struggle for me. I still have urges to, drink and when things go wrong because my demons and my I have to do everything correctly mentality because once again, I was told when I was a kid I was never going to amount to anything and I was a worthless piece of crap. So that's why I'm so hard on myself. I'm the type that if I get a 97, I should have got the 100 because I want to prove them wrong. So the point I'm making is you do not know what somebody's going through. You don't know what their demons are. And instead of turning them away, you should help them find their limits or help them quit. Um, this is a very touchy subject because I've been around a bunch of druggies, I've been around a lot of drunks, and when you're in that situation, nobody really is thinking about quitting or helping you. In fact, I've tried ecstasy, tr- nearly humped a blue mailbox in Denver, but that's beside the point. Um, The point is it's a problem in the furry community that needs to be addressed, and people need to be there for other people who might be suffering or running from their demons like I was. I hope this helps somebody step up and, you know, help people find their limits so tragedies don't happen, suicides don't happen, stuff like that. Thank you. If you get like this, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, well, hit dislike and put them in the comments. Thank you, Tatanka signing off.